It's not anything to be ashamed of to say, well, it kind of looks like that structure's worked quite well for the entire duration of mankind, and so maybe we mess with it at our peril.
You're hearing about family values from the childless and unmarried. Don't follow them.
The women have to stop blaming men for their sense of malaise or misery.
I didn't create you people to kill and torture and rape each other. I created you to be good to each other. I love the God who had a flood.
Now, this one we're going to take a little time with because its implications, its existence is something I find rather disturbing. This is a phenomenon called, it's a Netflix series called AJ and the Queen. The Queen in question is played by RuPaul, the infamous drag queen. And AJ is a 10-year-old girl who pretends to be a 10-year-old boy. Here's my main problem with this. Trans kids should not be a focal point of a media show, of a sitcom show. Trans children are an aberration. Trans children should not exist. Trans kids is something. Trans children are like vegan cats. You know who's really in charge when you find one. Because they're children. They're not sexualized. They're not sexually aware. They might have inclinations as to what toys they like to play with. They might have a certain fashion sense. But they're not sexually aware of who they are or what they feel inside. That happens later. Now, the article I'm going to link in the description is, I'll be honest, it's a little hyperbolic and a little, it's even a little far on the right for my taste. There's a lot of opinion in it, but it goes over some of the script of the show, and it calls this 10-year-old girl, over the course of a conversation, a quote-unquote top, which, as most of you know, is a reference for a male who sexually penetrates the partner. Not the penetrated, it is the penetrator. Now, they're sexualizing kids. Again. And they're doing it on a Netflix series show as a part of our mainstream culture. Now, when I listen to anyone like Blair White, when I listen to any of the other people in the trans community there, I forget the name of the other one, but she's also on RT. She reports there as well. She's also a trans individual. And what I get the impression from them is that, oh, this is, Desmond is amazing, and Lactatia, these are all confections. These are things that are on the fringe that most people don't like. And I get that. I get that, most of humanity is against this shit. The problem is, Hollywood is still shoving it down our throats. That's my problem. My problem is, no one likes it, and yet they're still pumping out this shit like it's the hottest thing. I don't know how to stop this, or how loud we have to start screaming to make it stop, because it's not okay. It's not okay to highlight a child as a sexualized entity. And that's exactly what this does. That's exactly what this is. We are pretending that a 10-year-old thinks or wants to be a boy with a whole, if you read the articles, a whole shit ton of gender-bending bullshit. Something about not having a strong enough mother in the home. Yeah, seriously. They went even there. The mom in the home wasn't strong enough. I'm gonna give you a hint. I was homeless in LA for 3 months, around the time of the Occupy LA movement, back when they were still camping out there. Let me tell you something. Of all the trans kids that I met, at least half of them were black. And that means that in all probability, most of them did not have fathers. Most of them had a strong, independent woman mother, taking the lead and the charge on that drama. So let me tell you something. That's a crock of shit. Girls do not want to become boys because they have a lack of a female role model. It's the other way around. If you have a strong female role model, what it means is you're going to be sissified as a boy. That's what it means. That is the reality. That is what empirically happens, at least from what I saw within the trans community itself. So, not only are they sexualizing kids, they're feeding us another line of bullshit that completely distorts reality from what is, at least in my case, empirically experienced. And if I had to guess, if we had to study it, if we had to go out and interview these people and, judge, look at their lifestyle and where they came from, I would bet most of them came from either weak dads and overbearing moms, and not the other way around. So take it for what it is, guys. This is just a load of shit, and please comment below what should be done about it, because I'm running out of ideas.
Alright guys, real quick, if you guys like the channel, feel free to please leave a donation so we can keep the channel going. All donations go to support the channel, more equipment, better content. But if you don't want to just leave a donation, feel free to jump by Carnal's Menagerie. We sell basically t-shirts. If you have any kind of carnalism that you want to see on a t-shirt, please go ahead and leave it in the comments and I will get that uploaded for you. But guys, this is how you support the channel. Anyways, thank you guys as always, and just remember, stay carnal. Bye guys.